Sitting by the radio, only static in my ear. Wondering if the bands will bring the voice so clear. If a signal breaks on through, it will spark a Ragchew, fresh and new. Static fades, it hopes arise. Silent air now fills with cries, waiting for that perfect sound when a contact will be found. Bands go up and bands go down. Sometimes smile, sometimes frown. And the bands are open wide. When I hear a voice inside, it makes my heart start racing true. When I start a brand new Ragchew.
The original OG music and shorter.
Howdy, howdy, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Good evening. Welcome. Sunday night Ragchew. Let me go here. Man, there's a lot of chatter. I wasn't able to keep up with it, but wanted to welcome everyone. Hillbilly, Cooley, Jimmy with PRK Radio. Jimmy, it's you can join if you like. You've got the, for those who want to join, talk about 72-hour kits. It is in the locked channel in the Discord. In the voice channels, you'll see one that's for text. You'll see the link. Let's see, who did I miss here? Cooley, Coder, Douglas, Rob, welcome.
Yes, that was Paul singing. That was Paul's voice.
No, I wish I had a good voice.
There is an AI that can take your voice. You just talk and then it'll sing in your voice. So welcome, everybody.
My baby video is my voice.
Yeah, there you go.
Lester, Chris, good to see you. Ham Till It Hurts. And Hillbilly. Going to be seeing Hillbilly in a couple months at More Expo. Let's see, 45, good to see you. And try to catch up here. A lot of chatter.
Is Don in the house yet? Don's usually one of the first ones in the house.
Yeah, I haven't seen Don. There's Bricker. Good to see you, Bricker. We'll be seeing Bricker at Dayton. WTF, Sean. You know where the link is. And Rob, welcome. Dell, welcome. Rolling through fast. Hopefully I don't miss anybody. Dave, good to see you. KB5UTY with Seed Studio. I think I caught up. Lee, good to see you. There's Lee. Okay.
If y'all see Don come in the house, I got a message for him when he gets in.
Had a good stream with Frank and then Jason tonight. Jason brought a bunch of guys in to start talking about stuff coming up, and he's going to start doing a cool one. I think most of us here were there, but for those who weren't, one stream a month, it looks like, on an individual topic, bringing in a variety of people to discuss. So that'll be fun. Ronnie, welcome. Yeah, I have a bad voice. It's really raspy for some reason today. I think because I'm tired. I got in yesterday. The flight was late. And then I go out again tomorrow. So I think I'm just tired. But hey, Scott, welcome. Good to see you. And Patty Boy, welcome.
Probably need some hot tea there.
Yeah, I could use something. It's kind of this is almost like a morning voice, but it's almost nighttime. It's bedtime again. So my morning voice is lasting all day. I don't know if it ever really went away from that when I was sick about 2 months ago. The sickness was about a week, but there's always been something kind of in my throat the whole time. I think it did the same thing last year. I'm not sure what that is. Okay. Your yearly coffee membership isn't showing up. What? I saw it in there, Scott. Let me double check. So for those asking there, so Coffee and Ham Radio, I went in and did a Coffee and Ham Radio. I did it again. By the way, I will be on Coffee and Ham Radio this Thursday at 7:00 on the Coffee and Ham Radio stream. We're going to be talking about. It sounds like Don might be there too. We're going to be talking about 3DV And then next month, because the holidays and everything, I talked with Munir again, the developer there over at FreeDV, and talked with him at Dayton earlier this year. We'll have him on in January to have him on talk about FreeDV more in depth and such. So maybe give us some of the tips and tricks that I don't even know yet. Scott, I see you in there. I'm not sure why it doesn't show. You're right there. You and Blue Boy are my two annual memberships. So if you do a Piglet annual membership, you're going to save 1 month on the Buy Me a Coffee annual membership. You'll get 1 month free, and then you'll get a free T-shirt as well. And for those in YouTube, you will get a free T-shirt at 12 months, and I'll have to monitor that on my Excel spreadsheet that I get every month, and it tells me when you've hit 12. If you're hitting 13 and you haven't heard from me, just hit me up in Discord or email. I'll make sure you get your shirt. Scott, I see it. I'm not sure why it's not showing for you.
So just a little bit of housekeeping here. We're on the Prep and Paul channel, the Getting Out Live channel on YouTube, also on the Prep and Paul channel on Facebook and Rumble. We are not on TikTok because we got suspended from TikTok. I can still stream using all the other platforms. We're just suspended due to content violation from Restream, and we have no clue what that was.
I didn't get that notification. Mine just says I have to reconnect it.
Oh, well, mine said well, the suspension's over. So, but if you did it during the days that they suspended us, it'll say due to content, but it doesn't say what content we did. I'm guessing it's because we weren't using their shop for promoting the Long Island Amateur Radio Club's dues. So, by the way, that's a pretty good deal, $90.
I see what you're saying, Scott. You're saying in YouTube, it's not showing. I gotcha. I guess I'd need to figure that out. I don't know how to link Buy Me a Coffee
I don't know if you can
with this, or if I have to do that manually. It's a good question. So
I don't think you can. I think YouTube is the only animal and doesn't link up with anything else on payments.
Yeah.
Sean, we didn't get banned. We just got suspended from using Restream. I could still stream with my phone and stream with the TikTok app on my computer.
Restream. I'm not sure what Restream banned TikTok. What are you saying?
No. TikTok gave us permission to use Restream when we applied for it, but I tried to do a multi-platform stream on TikTok and YouTube, and when I did it, TikTok says your account's under suspension for 2 more days or whatever it was when I tried to do it. And I was trying to do the North Texas Simplex net, and it wouldn't let me do it. But I did stream on TikTok alone for that net, but I just couldn't use Restream because it said due to a content violation.
I don't see any. I'm assuming they send you an email or something. I don't see any email from that.
No. We're past we are past the welcome, Jimmy.
I know we're past it, but how did they notify you?
When I tried to use it again. That's how.
Oh, I was just checking.
I didn't get any emails or anything at all. So
okay.
I just thought that was strange.
Welcome, Jimmy, from PRK Radio.
What's going on, guys?
Not a whole lot. Yeah, I went in there to check to make sure you were in there. Sorry, I'm still checking this. I don't see messages or anything, so I'm going to figure that out later.
Yeah, coffee does not affect YouTube at all.
No, I mean the TikTok thing. I'm not seeing it when I log in, so I'll have to look later.
No. My account was not suspended on any other platform but Restream. It was just using Restream because I can log in, stream from the TikTok computer app. I can do it from my phone as well. So
Interesting.
it just wouldn't let me use Restream, but that's going to change.
Well, let's.
I think it's already expired.
I have to sit kind of at an angle too with this. Let me turn it. There we go. How's that? Are you sitting at an angle? You're going to get a cramp.
You want to do that?
You're going to get a cramp,
square?
Jimmy.
Why?
No, it looked like you were sitting at an angle like I have to when we do this view.
Just chilling.
If we do this view, it's a little different.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
You see my Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Sean thinks he knows what happened.
Well, we can figure that out later. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mr. Long Whiskers. Andy Cali, brother, good to see you. A few more newcomers logging in here to the chat.
There it is.
Yeah, we have to do the widescreen with Jimmy because he's got a cool shack there, and he's got his Christmas light edition now. So if you haven't checked out Jimmy's channel, PRK Radio, check it out and subscribe.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, we'll probably have him on more, and then I got to get your logo now on the end credits.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So, but yeah, I'm really jealous. I really like that. The wood paneling just looks really nice. It's just really clean, nice looking shack you got.
I do like that.
It was fun. It was a fun project. It was hot.
Yeah. And he built it. So
yeah, I did the
in the house or out the house?
This is outside the house. This is a 8x10 shed, a tough shed, and I got rid of all my junk and turned it into a shack. So it's literally a ham shack, and it's off grid. So I've got solar on the roof and an EcoFlow battery here that runs everything.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I've seen one other shack like that in person, and it's a nice setup. He had a keypad on his door.
Oh, I didn't do that. I just used a key, but yeah, just my little man cave, I guess.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Thanks.
So it's good to have you in here and other people because what I was going to do is I think I can close this now. Scott, did you type yet? I wanted to see what color you are now. Even though I don't see color. Just kidding.
Change glasses.
What color? Where do you?
I want to see what color he is in the YouTube chat before I close the YouTube window. So say something, Scott. I can close these other windows. That. All right. So let's talk 72-hour kits and why I titled this one, Don't Buy It, Build It. I'm pulling this up. Unfortunately, they're not showing the items, so I might need to actually get the bag. Echo flow, is it?
No, it's even flow.
Even flow. Yeah, I was going to say this didn't sound right. Nice try, Dell.
Oh, the ham stuff.
There's a.
All right, let's see here. Let's test. Let me look real quick.
There's a more important question.
Oh, there you go. You're blue.
Right now, 45. I can put the beer outside and it'll stay cold.
So, Paul, could you force a membership on YouTube?
No, I can add him as a moderator. And that was easier. I can change his color now. I should have had him as a moderator before. All right. So I have purchased 72-hour kits through, and I'm not knocking this company. They've got a lot of great products. And if you don't want to take the time to put a kit together, it is a good kit to just purchase and, hey, I've got my kit. But I've started looking over the last while at my kits and their usefulness in real life usefulness. The kit I'm going to show you that I purchased does have some useful items in the kit, but some of these items, one specifically, no longer worked when I tried to use it, but I don't see them as too useful in a real scenario. So if you look at what I've got here on this screen, this is the website is Be Prepared. They do have some great products, good prices. Basically, it's Emergency Essentials. I think it used to be called emergencyessentials.com, but it's beprepared.com. And it's probably it's too small. Maybe it's this pack right here. And I have 4 of them. I have since thrown away a bunch of stuff in this pack.
Oh, no.
The kit itself it's a decent backpack, and comes with these items. Okay, so it says shelter. The shelter is like a 2 millimeter thick little tarp with some rope to make a tent, like a little tent to hide under. It's not going to last. It's
Pretty crude.
worthless. Items that provide warmth or cooling. I'm not sure what they meant by that, other than the poncho and the hot pad or whatever, where you kind of rub them and they stay warm for a little bit. Potentially,
Could be matches.
yeah, potentially the candle. So I'll say this: the candle, the matches, the duct tape, these little this little high carb MRE, of course the toilet paper, and the water before they expired, and the whistle were actually useful items. The hot pads as well.
Hot hands, yeah.
Or hot hands, is that what they're called? Yeah, hot hands.
Those things are great.
Those were useful. Oh, and the glow stick. What wasn't useful, the poncho is, I mean, if it's light rain, maybe it's not going to really keep you dry. If there's any kind of wind, it's going to blow around. You're going to get wet anyway. Yeah. My radio, I don't even see it. So maybe this is not the exact kit I had. I had a crank radio in there. I took it out finally to use it, put the batteries in it, and it broke. It didn't even work.
Yeah,
again,
they're usually the cheapest.
Yeah, it's the cheapest. So here's the tent right here. It says right here, tube tent. I don't know why they didn't put that in the description. The aqua or the water was never used.
What's up?
And was of course expired. And these MRE things probably were fine, but they were expired. These kind of things in that airtight sealed pack last forever. It's just those hard lemon flavored bricks that just give you some nutrition, and it doesn't take up very much space. So some of the other things.
Have you tried one of those bricks?
Yeah, I actually used those on a 60-mile trek with my boys. I don't know, 10, 12 years ago in the Pacific Coast Trail from Snoqualmie Pass to Stevens Pass over in Western Washington.
Yeah. I've had some, and then I checked them later, and they're long expired. So I haven't tried one yet. But
It's just kind of it's probably crumblier now. It was more firm then. I think when they expire, it kind of becomes more crumbly. But it's just a lemon flavored, really compressed, crumble, high carb, little brick, little square. So let's go through this again. Light sources. There was a flashlight on the radio. I don't know why the radio's not in that. Maybe they changed it. And it's got the candle. I think it's a 100-hour oil candle. It's not a candle. It's an oil candle. So there could be issue with the leaking there. You might not want the oil in there. The first aid kit, bandages. Very simple first aid kit. The communication device. See, this is why I think it was a radio, but they're not showing the radio. I don't know why. You know what they're talking about? They're talking about the whistle.
That's
So-
a communication device.
Yeah, so you see what I mean is it's got to be the whistle because I don't see it anywhere else.
Yeah.
So sanitation, that's the toilet paper. Extra clothing, I'm assuming, is the poncho. Cash, there was no cash in mine. So I think this is just what you would put in it. Maybe you would add cash to it, perhaps. This is their list of things. So there's some of these you're going to have to add, I guess, is what this list is. I've never really looked at this list. Here it says other items that contribute to safety and comfort might include. Yeah, see, they're telling you shelter. So they give you a tent, but they're telling you to put shelter, something in there for shelter. So I wouldn't suggest these types of kits unless you're getting it from a company that does good quality items. It's not going to be the price that you pay here. Let's see. I want to see maybe $50 or whatever it was. It's not even in here. That's why I'm just looking at their emergency kit list on what an emergency kit is. These are basic, and we'll look at some on ready.gov. We've done this before in other videos, but let's see if we can find it.
Del Fargus, that's a good point. You have
Just
packs in
search
your
it, Paul.
vehicles, but you came to realize that my vehicle is my bag. Things go sideways. I'm not home. My truck has what I need. Very cool.
See, they got good products. Maybe they don't sell it anymore. This is kind of what the radio looked like. It wasn't that nice. It didn't have solar. Here's a 1 hour candle, but if you don't want liquid, that's not the one to get. But cheap, $8.95. I don't have any kind of affiliate with these guys. I've purchased stuff from them. But my point tonight is to discuss why not buy a prepackaged kit. And in the case of this company's kit, which maybe they don't sell anymore,
I don't find it.
The items just are not practical or able to be used practically in any kind of real scenario, real situation. I'm not going to use that tent. It will not keep me out of the elements. I think it was literally just to make a cover, like a tarp over your head. It wasn't a full tent. So what I wanted to do was go over some of the items that ready.gov talks about, and then we can add to some of those too, kind of in the discussion. But I highly suggest getting a decent backpack and filling the items with the basic lists that you get from, say, Red Cross or ready.gov, or even that beprepared.com, and then add to that backpack what you find would be useful in real life scenarios. If you're going to put a tent in there, it's not going to fit in your backpack. You're going to carry a tent, but if it's going to be part of your kit, then put it in the tub with your backpack, or wherever you keep stuff, keep it together with your backpack. And I know some people do use tubs, not backpacks. So that would allow for more items to come in.
Yeah. And I used to keep a tub in the vehicle all the time, but lately I've just torn apart all my Go kits, and so I got stuff all over the place. Such as this this little device, and this was a
What is that?
that's a mess kit, or it's part of a mess kit. You got a bottle opener, and I mean, this is if you're going to have to keep it in a tight area. It's got your fork, knife, and spoon, and it was actually a giveaway from Denton County CERT.
Nice.
You know, they're real big about trying to, but I need to rebuild my kits, and I got totes that I put in the car normally. I can easily live in my car for a week or so. I do have a pillow in there, and I have blankets in there, and I have a case of water in there that I've been drinking on. And I just left a box of Cokes back there tonight because I didn't feel like bringing them in. So, but yeah, this is my reminder. This episode right here is my reminder to put my kids back together again.
Just going to go over some of the comments here. This is kind of a big part of it, is to what you put in there. You know it works, or you know it's durable. If it's a reputable item, product, or whatever, you know, so you're more familiar with it. Look at the backpack. Ricker, it looks like we're going to school.
Yeah. I do keep a go bag in the car.
I did post that one earlier.
Oh, okay. What do you have, Jimmy? Do you have, what kind of setup, if you're willing to share, what kind of thing do you have?
Mine's a little more focused on, because of my work, what I do in my day job. I make sure that I have enough stuff that if I have to stay at work for a couple of nights, I got to change of clothes and a little mess kit in there. And then at work, we have like cots and whatnot. So if we have to hunker down and stay at work for a couple of nights due to bad weather or whatever, I can do that. And I've got some comfort items, some food, just basic stuff. But it's same kind of stuff would work, if you got stranded in your vehicle. And like Michael was saying, I keep a blanket in the car. I used to do that when I lived in Kansas City, because if you broke down in the middle of winter, it gets cold in your car pretty quick. So
yeah, and a pillow. I
have a pillow.
I actually used the pillow the other day.
Probably should put one in there, but I do have a blanket. Just
I have a lawn chair in there.
I usually do, but I just took it out. Yeah.
I usually keep foods and foods I can have. Even if it may not be the healthiest foods. I kept a lot of the mountain house type meals But I have a jet boil. All that is actually in my
Oh, wow.
bedroom and living room right now because I've taken everything apart. But I always, if I deployed, and when I had a gluten sensitivity, um, I didn't have to worry about food.
Right.
You know, I didn't have to worry about food at all. But I mean, it's just the everyday thing. I'll be driving up to Denton. Man, I'm so thirsty. My throat's dry. Starting to cough. Got some water. It's just there. It's convenient.
Yep.
But I think also I probably should be putting together a backpack in case I do have to abandon my vehicle for
That's
whatever
what mine's
reason.
in.
So
I do keep a couple bottles of bottled water in the car for whatever reason, right? If I'm out on a POTA and I run out in my thermos, I can just go to the car and grab another bottle. So I usually
Yep.
try to keep 2 or 3 of those. And then you brought up a good point, Michael. Like, if you need anything specific, medications or anything like that, right? Depending on what medications you may
Yeah.
take, that's always a good idea to keep in your bag.
yeah, and I gotta kind of be careful about stuff like that. In the wintertime, it's not going to be such an issue, but the summertime, that heat can inactivate the effectiveness of your medicine.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I had a friend that didn't know that, and he always kept his pills in his car, and he ended up in the hospital.
Yeah.
So
Oof.
from it.
Not good.
So there's a couple items I just want to show real quick from a storefront that I think most of us know as Gigaparts, because I've gotten quite a few backpacks from them. So I'm just going to show a couple options, but I think when you choose your backpack, you're going to want something that you've fitted and you know that it's comfortable, you know that it's durable, it's not going to rip. I learned in Texas that you can't leave anything up in the attic because even backpacks and cases for guns and stuff like that, because even that thick 600D quarter, or what is it called? The most of the Mali backpacks and stuff. Yeah, Cordura. That stuff in the 120, 30 or 40 degree, whatever gets in the attic temperature here, it just disintegrates. I had 2 umbrella chairs. I went up to get them after, I don't know, a couple of years of being up there. And they were the cheap ones, $10 or whatever. The cloth literally turned into powder when I took it out of the bag. It was a frame and a couple straggling things. So get a good quality backpack that's going to last. The one I have these, and these are very basic. They're only 30 liter. So these are not going to carry a bunch of stuff. But I have 4 of these, and these are the ones I may use that I mentioned last week to custom build and replace the 4 packs for my family members. To replace those red ones that we saw earlier that we take to school, as Bricker said. I thought about using these. They're cheap, but I've got 4 of them and they feel durable to me, especially for something that you're not necessarily hiking every week or something like that. They've got these, I don't know these, but they got these 45 liter backpacks.
Yeah.
I don't know how good those are. These are kind of tactical sling bags. These are small. I've got a couple of these as well. But we're looking for something that you can fit kind of the size of that other one. And I'm actually leaning.
I have that.
Yeah, I've got 2 of these. I've got one, the Hammerito 2.0 one, because it's more waterproof.
Mine is. No, it's not.
And this one, they've got multiple colors now. So you can get the red one for, if you want a medical bag, and then green, gray, coyote, blue, and black. But I think what I might do is I might look for these when they go on sale, because these are open.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get it closer. Let's try to get this in a little bit.
It's huge. So you can put a lot of stuff.
It's not letting me increase the actual photo, but it's Velcro. This whole back is Velcro. There's pockets on the side, pockets here, and I think a pocket with some straps on the outside to hold like for POTA or something. It would hold a tripod or one of those POTA masks or whatever.
Yep.
I may go to these because now this is going to cost me a little bit more, but I want packs that my sons are going to be able to take with them, and it's going to be their packs for life, basically. You can get pink here if you like. Let me go back to this. And the reason why I like it is because, first of all, it opens all the way up.
Yep.
So you can access everything, even if you got your socks at the bottom or whatever. You get your feet wet, you just open it up. You got access to your socks without disturbing everything else. Pockets on the side, pockets on the flap, on the flap, on the outside flap. Got pockets. It's got MOLLE here. You can attach something to it. If you don't want your first aid kit inside, put your first aid kit out here. And these have been on sale. I want to say they were $50 at Huntsville, if I remember right.
Nice. That's a comfortable bag too. If you have to strap that, if you have to wear that thing all day, it's pretty comfortable.
And so also what made me lean towards this as I was thinking about this topic with that Velcro backing. So I have one for radio and one for streaming. So I have, because I've got tripods and cameras and all sorts of stuff. So I need a separate bag for just streaming if I go out, and a small laptop. But what's cool is, if you guys remember, if you were here when I talked about the truck kit I'm building with the Velcro sheet, and I'm going to get Velcro packs. And thank you to the two who sent me, I don't recall both, so I'm not going to say, who sent me links in the Discord for Velcro hook and loop, smaller packs that I can put on it. You can do that here. So inside this, you can Velcro to the back some of your kits, a first aid kit or a battery pack kit. You don't need to buy these. These are a little more spendy, but these have Velcro backing on the back of them for laptop and all that. And I've got some of these, and they're great for your radios and stuff like that in a laptop. And I've got about 6 of these packs right here, and I got them when they were $9.99. I think it was on Jason's stream. Someone asked, $9.95 or whatever, and they took it, and I bought 4 of them.
Heck yeah.
So you can put cables or whatever you want in. So I like these because if you can get these on sale, or get something else that has a similar thing on Amazon or wherever you like to shop. I'm not offering any kind of gigaparts special. I know Tank Radio, Ham Radio 2.0, and I think Mike KMRD has discount codes, so check out their channels. But I like these, and so I may be going towards these, and I'll do some videos on when I build these and what items I put in them. Maybe I'll start asking for some comments in the Discord. I think I've got a pack. Or no, that's not backpack. What is it? The channel name. I'll have to look, but I'll make sure there's a channel or a channel in the Ragchew Crew server, and start putting some suggestions in what you all have found that works, that's durable, that's usable, that's practical. And maybe I'll take some of those suggestions and start putting in these packs. But I think this is what I'm going to do as far as my pack. And we'll go through some of the list of things, but let's go to some comments. Or Jimmy or Michael, if you got some things you want to comment now.
Yeah, I'm just looking through. We got a lot of great comments in the chat here. Sorry, guys, I wasn't monitoring it.
It's all right. We'll take a break here and look at comments.
Backpacks, but I am pinning those.
Okay.
But I do have it did have a deployment bag, and I took everything out. And I need to put it all back in and, remake it, because I want to make sure I got rid of all the old snacks and everything. But things you got to think about with deployment is, one, you want a heat source. I have the jet boil, and that's what I use for search and rescues and stuff. And, of course, I keep a case of water in the car, so that covers that. I also have water filter systems. I keep one of these nearby, the little life straws, because you never know what's going to develop while you're out there. But for search and rescues, I'm using it on the command side, so my bag's a little bit bigger. I don't have to carry it with me. I make sure I had snacks and stuff such as that. Socks.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You will get your socks wet sometimes. You will get things muddy. I don't necessarily carry an extra pair of shoes, but probably should. But and not just your regular cotton socks. I'll put a pair like the old cotton socks. I'll put like Cabela's hunting socks that are a little thinner. I'm wearing the Dickie socks right now, which is the thick wool. And what's nice about wool over cotton is if it gets wet, it does not lose its insulation capability. So that's something to think about.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than when if your feet get wet. That's one of the things they taught us in the Army is stop as quick as you can, get your boots off, get those wet socks off, put dry socks back on, and then you keep going.
Right. And it'll make a world of
Yes, it
difference
does.
in how you feel. And I mean, just bring comfort stuff. Something on a go bag to think about. Something to occupy your time.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing a lot of people don't get about Go Kids is that you need the essentials, but I mean, even if it's a small book or a Bible or deck of Uno cards or something like that. I started carrying my Nintendo Switch on deployments.
There you go.
The thing is I usually don't have a lot of downtime because I'm usually on the command side of things. But I mean, if you're out in the field, one of the things we want, especially on a search and rescue or anything for that matter, we want you to get there as quickly and safely and as legally as you can. But you may be waiting for a long time by the time you get there. So just be prepared for that. We need to know what's that.
Battery pack.
Battery.
Oh, battery pack. Yeah.
Depending on what you're going to be doing, if you're out and about,
it's a big one.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a big guy. It's kind of heavy, so maybe not this one, but this is 50,000 milliamp hour.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I got one of those with the solar panel on
That's
it,
really
and
cool.
I've charged it once.
And I got a smaller one.
It took forever to charge.
Yep.
It took forever to charge, but once I charged it up, it hasn't gone down.
Yep.
And by the way, do not put those on the dash of your car in the summer because they will swell
That's
up.
a pro tip.
Mine, with the solar panel swelled up, and I had to get rid of it. But let's hit a couple of these real quick. Douglas, what's the water capabilities for 72-hour pack? Now, I mean, most of you may know it's 1 gallon. They're suggested, right? The suggestion is 1 gallon per day per adult.
That's tough.
So you're not going to carry 3 gallons in a backpack. So that's going to be something that you might want to think about. How do you want to carry your water? Do you want one of those collapsible camp ones that you fill up real quick and take out? And I think, what are they, 2.5 gallons or something like that? That might be enough for each of you, and you can carry it, with one hand while you have a backpack on your back. Or are you going to a water source where you can use a filter? Or you just kind of got to look at that in your situation, where you might end up. There's a lot of options. You could use. One of the things you can do if you still buy bleach, chlorine, just your Clorox chlorine bleach, is once it's finished, give it one real quick rinse, and then you can fill that up, and that's good for a year. It's treated, it's chlorinated, it's good for 1 year, and you probably could carry maybe 2 gallons with you. Some of the backpacks you buy, if you buy a good bigger backpack, they have the Camel, what's it called, Camelbacks or Camel Pack brand. But the bladder, that's what I'm trying to think of. The water bladder.
I got a few of those. The thing is with those, you got to make sure they're clean and dry. And you got to make sure they're open. Often I just buy new ones because if I don't use them in a while, I'll just buy a new one if I'm going to use it. But now, if you want to think about amount of water, the 40 pack of water, the little 16.9 waters, that I believe is 5 gallons. Is that correct?
Pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close to 5 gallons for one of those. So that can take care of you. And make sure you drink your water and go through stuff. I have 50 gallons of the 5 gallon bottles here, and I cycle through them. That's all the water I drink. I don't drink the tap water here because it's beyond nasty where I live. Yeah. I've talked to the city about it. There's not much they can do, and it just corrodes everything in my house. So I'm changing faucets often. But hey, Paul, do you mind if we go through?
Yeah, we'll go through some more. I just wanted to show. This is the collapsible. This is the collapsible water one. A lot of you might be familiar with it with camping. Yep. This one's a little bit bigger. It's 5.3 gallons, but I think you can get the 2.6 option. And it collapses down. So, let's say you don't have time to fill it up or something. If that's in your pack and you have, say, a life straw or some kind of a water filtration thing or a way to boil water or iodine tablets, you can fill that up with a nearby creek or river water or whatever, if there's any kind of source. and they collapse really, really small. This is something I bought my boys who don't live at home anymore. I get my kids only preparedness stuff for Christmas and birthdays. That's all they get. They don't get any. There's no more games or anything. They're like, you're men. You don't get games anymore. Only I get games. All right, yeah. Let's go ahead and go through some of those. Keep going through the comments there.
Okay, guys, there's so much good stuff here. So if I miss some, I apologize. But 45 said he used to carry Frito scoops as fire fuel.
What?
And if you didn't eat it, you could eat it.
Yep.
What's a Frito scoop? I don't know what that is.
Frito-Lay chips.
The scoopables.
Yeah.
The scoopables.
Oh.
Frito-Lay.
Yeah.
You can light those things on fire.
Yeah.
Yep. Good fire starter.
Bricker House says my bag is a strange one. I use a Coaxure Wildland Fire bag. So I need to look into that. Douglas, yes, I got over the gluten sensitivity for the most part. I'm still cautious with it, but like I had Taco Bell tonight and no problem. A lot of that was being under extremely high stress. When you get under that much stress, your body has becomes sensitive to a lot of things. Anything you put in it, it's going to be sensitive. And I got tired of the upchucking.
He was stress intolerant.
So
he needed to reduce his stress.
If you knew my situation, that's what it is, and it causes a lot of health issues.
Yeah,
on top of that.
Can.
KC9 USB. Pull a Bear Grylls and drink your pee. No thanks.
Yeah,
you first.
I watched the episode.
Bricker House, our search and rescue team standardized on the Coax Wireline fire line, and yes, they have an SAR line.
Oh, nice.
Too.
And where are you?
So I need to look at this Coaxure. We need to look.
Are you going backwards?
Second.
I don't see where that's at.
I've been.
I think he's been pinning them.
Pinning them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the one. Oh, I'm way up here where Scott says something about a mason jar.
Yeah. That's one of the ones I pinned. Del Farga says he keeps 3 boxes of Pop-Tarts in each.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm on you.
They're garbage food, but they pack easy.
Well, you're doing a bunch of running around, or if you're on foot, you just need carbs.
Yeah,
seriously.
That's why those little bricks work. Those little lemon bricks.
Yep.
And in our house, we try to eat as little processed food as possible. But you know what? If I'm going to pack something and I don't want to be replacing that food every 2 weeks, it's going to be processed. So yeah, Pop-Tarts, whatever it is you guys like, that gives you high carbs and whatever, just load it up.
Yeah. Well, and something that I think you hit on this earlier, Paul, in your pack, you kind of joked that they didn't put it in there, but cash. Depending on the situation, if you were in Texas in 2021, you learn pretty quick that you can't zip a credit card when nobody has any power.
Well, when I was down in for Hurricane Ike,
same thing.
I was down there. Gas stations all had cardboard signs that said cash only. Credit card terminals do not work.
100%.
So, I have 2 Sawyers. They're the drip one where you have the bag on the top, you fill it up, and it drips down the Sawyer filter to your bottle. And and I bought those. I had one for myself, and then my son, first time he moved away, they had a boil water notice. And I bought him that, but he ended up giving it back to me. But if you're now, if you have boil water notice, they now have one that you can actually attach to the faucet and directly filter your faucet water through. So, but yeah, I have 2 of those Sawyers. They're in the kitchen cabinets. I probably need to throw one of those in the go kit. Moleskins for blisters.
Yeah.
That's probably I've never used moleskins, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not the ones hoofing it out in the field when I deploy. I'm either in a command vehicle or our comms vehicle or a little bit of both. But you're right, Chris. Deployment setup is way different from a 72-hour bag. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, everything's situational dependent, right?
Right. So sandwich bags are a no-go, and I'm not following why that is.
I think he means the ones that don't zip.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't.
They just fold over ones, maybe.
Yeah, the old school.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fold over ones. That's really
you
old
mentioned
school.
that, Paul.
I think we still got some.
I'm having a childhood flashback
Right.
now. Learn how to tie knots.
Yeah.
D saying.
Good point.
Knowledge that takes no space or bag weight, and there's a lot of truth to that.
On that one, I'll make a suggestion for everybody. I think I've done this before in the other videos. Go buy the most current Scouts of America handbook. It's going to give you the basics of knots, first aid, shelter, fire. That alone by itself is a great resource. I'm sure there's other books out there, but I want to say the Scout Guide is probably under $20. It's been a while since I still have my original one from 40 years ago.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Where'd Michael go?
Okay, we lost Michael. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Jimmy, for joining us. We're going to go ahead and close it. I'm just kidding. Have it shut down when he comes back. He's like, where the heck?
Where the heck did everybody go?
All right. So I guess he was going reverse. That's why I wasn't following him.
Well, the
Moleskins.
The chat.
Okay.
Here flows the opposite direction of the chat in YouTube.
Yeah.
So kind of.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, there's Gray Man.
Okay, there's tie knots. No go. Okay, so I'm going to go this direction because he hasn't done life straws, has he? He hasn't posted that one, right?
I don't think so.
Life straws are great. And Bricker's got a really cool water bottle for his dog Atlas, which I thought was really cool anyway. But it's one of those. It's the water bottle. You open it up, and then the lid becomes the lid. It like opens.
Oh yeah.
It flexes open and becomes a bowl.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That is neat.
What happened, Michael?
Well, I was clicking through trying to find things, and all of a sudden my tab disappeared. So,
Whoopsie.
But yeah, Life Straw. If you guys saw, I did a short. When I saw that deal, it was half price. Normally, the cheapest you get them for around $15, but if you get Life Straw brand, they were on a Black Friday for $9.95. So I picked up 4 of them. I thought about picking up more and maybe doing giveaways later on, but my funds, I can only do so much. So, okay, we did the Life Straw. You did the no-go, tying knots. You did moleskin. Here. Did you do this one? Deployment setup.
Yes, that's what I was saying when I did the misclick. But that is true. I tend to do more for deploying than I do that. But my biggest fear is, I have supplies here at the house, and I probably do need to have a better 72-hour kit. Hey, Paul, how are you, sir?
Grouch. Another military guy that probably gives some good advice.
Oh yeah.
But my main concern, and we haven't really had that type of weather yet, was being stranded.
Yeah.
And you really don't need to have cold weather to be stranded.
Nope.
I mean,
here's a quick example, and it was up in between Idaho. I lived in Seattle, went back to northern Idaho, visit family, and we went for Thanksgiving. And what's cool is they have a really cool. It's called Black Sheep. It's an outdoor kind of a military, secondhand military store, whatever those Army Navy type store. But it's called Black Sheep. Right. They get all sorts of outdoor stuff, and their stuff was cheap. And we went over there for Thanksgiving, and to go from my place in Seattle to northern Idaho, you had to cross over the Cascade Mountains, and it was beautiful going. But returning, they had this massive snowstorm come through. And we literally got stuck on the freeway. They shut it down because of avalanche potential, and it was shut down all night. Fortunately, I had gone to that Black Sheep store and picked up a couple items that I did not have yet, and they were, I only got 2, but it was wool, kind of those standard kind of military style looking wool blankets. I got 2 of them.
Those things are warm.
We got stuck there, and I had those 2 wool blankets, fortunately. So my 2 young boys were in the back. I covered them with one. I had my jacket, and so I used mine for somewhat, and then I wasn't that cold, so I put the other one on top of them. And so yeah, I was fortunately prepared because I bought those 2 blankets. But had I not, I would have had to turn my car off and on throughout the night. And I don't remember how much gas I had, but definitely those car kits are important depending on where you're at, because someone did mention blankets in their car.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that live up north right now getting hammered with all this snow and cold weather. Yep. I remember living in Kansas City, and kind of rule of thumb was, never run below a half a tank because your fuel line will freeze or, other stuff.
Right. And
but if you get stranded on the freeway like you did, at least, if you kind of go by that rule of a half a tank or more, you stay with enough fuel, you can run your vehicle and stay warm.
Yeah, and you want to start it up to get your vehicle warm, and then you want to shut it off, and think about stuff like that. But
Grouch, you know where the link is if you want to join.
So let me share some more here.
Let's go through it.
And I'll go get my Sawyer kids just to show you. So lifeboat rations last forever. So that's kind of something. Maybe looking at some Marines catalogs, see what you got there. Jerky, amen.
Yeah.
I actually just polished my bag off that was in my car, so I need to get another pack. So
let me pop this one up real quick.
Computer, add jerky to the shopping list.
And on the shopping list now.
Not turkey, jerky.
These are really good. Getting tablets, iodide type tablets, or the chlorine dioxide tablets. I've got those as well. We used those on the 60-miler I did on the Pacific Coast Trail. There's no lack of water in those mountains in the Cascades near Seattle. So we literally took the water out of beautiful, cold, crystal clear lakes up in the mountains, and we either did Katadyn filters or iodide tablets, and you put them in. 10 minutes later, there's nothing living in there. It doesn't taste good, so you want to have some kind of like powder flavoring or something, but tablets are great. Okay.
Yeah, I've never used the tablets. Moon pies. Alrighty then.
Yeah.
I went to a gas station one time. They had moon pies there, and they were expired like 5 years ago. They still had them.
There's nothing natural in them.
Well, yeah. It looked a little odd though, but
it's like eating.
But you know what? The SWAT team raided the place, and they leveled the building. So it wasn't just a gas station; it was a front. So that's why the product wasn't being rotated.
Chris Berger had a good idea: jerky and granola bars.
Yeah, lemon bars would back you up bad, worse than NMREs.
He's talking about those bars that were in that kit that I was talking about earlier.
Yeah. The gas pumps were working. They just couldn't get internet working or the connection. I mean, during a hurricane, there's a lot of crap that takes a while. A lot of businesses were closed down. Hurricane Ike. I arrived 3 weeks after the hurricane. That's another wave, and the whole place stunk. I mean, it just smelled like a garbage pit. The whole town did, just because of all the mildew and everything being ripped out. But they had power. They just didn't have the internet in the area.
Oh, look at there.
Thank you, Brooks. Appreciate it.
Of course, we talked about granola bars. Somebody's talking about.
Rob mentioned granola bars again.
What happened here? Come on, work with me. There we go.
I'm getting rid of the stars after you post them.
Oh, Interstellar. Do you keep RC Colo with the moon pies? I guess that's the thing.
I remember trying. I saw a moon pie, and for some reason I had an itch. I'm like, I'm gonna eat one. It did not taste like I remember them tasting as a kid.
Well, they're a lot more processed now than they used to be.
Changed them quite a bit.
Nothing we ate. Nothing. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I was born in 1972. Nothing I ate growing up can you get now.
Right.
Any of the Ritz crackers, anything like that. Nothing. Gatorade is not the same now as it was back then. I mean, Gatorade was kind of dark and murky looking back in the day.
I brought this one up because my wife loves sardines. So they were on sale at Costco, and I got, 500 packs of them, whatever they come in.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do it. It's even though I've eaten sushi, I've eaten other strange fish eye things and all sorts of weird stuff. It's the smell. I
Yeah.
can't get it in my mouth.
Well, try sardines packed in mustard.
Well, yeah, maybe I need to put something in them. I don't know. 'Cause
Just try it. They pack it in mustard. But yeah, Mountain Dew is not what it was either. I agree with the Ziploc bags. I got a lot of them at home. I probably should have some out in the field too.
yeah, we get the freezer bags because they're durable. They're a bit more durable.
Yeah.
I use those a lot actually. When I barbecue or smoke anything and have more, I actually use them. I use that and put the excess in the freezer.
Yep.
But Paul knows I actually had a. All right, Great Man Polo, awesome.
Remember for 4 months.
Yeah.
Why didn't something pop up? Usually it's supposed to pop up.
But it popped up on your face. That's what I saw it.
Oh, there was no sound. I got my
There's no
microphone.
sound. It was a big guy go.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang it! Thanks, Tim. Yeah, I have to look around my microphone to see it. So I was waiting there. I heard that one.
Peanut butter and sealed dates.
Thanks, guys, for your support. I was going to mention this too, real quick. Speaking of Gray Man
Sorry.
Poda,
Sorry, you were clicking at the same time I was.
he
Go ahead.
says tinfoil is the only way to wrap your sandwiches. Then when you're done, you can. I'll add to that. You can put it. You can make your hat.
That's it.
Put it over your head.
And then you can get on 7.2 megahertz at night.
So the aliens don't get you.
The
That's right.
7.2.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jody, for your support. All right, keep going.
Yeah. So Grouch is right. You gotta rotate your Ziplocs.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah. I don't reuse them too often.
So, Paul, if you want to take it over, I'm gonna go get my Sawyer.
Okay.
filter,
Let me
and
see
I'll
if
be
I'm
right
at the
back.
right spot here. So let's continue with KC9 USB. Learned a little trick from the Air Force PJ dudes. They carry these waterproof rechargeable plasma lighters. They work pretty good. I actually got one of those, and now I'm trying to think of where I got it. It was in a box. I think I opened the box in a video. I can't remember what box. Anyway, it's a little plasma type lighter that it's cool. It kind of just does this. I guess it's a plasma. It does this little cross
Oh, yeah.
beam, like two beams.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that plasma? I don't know what it is, but it's not a flame. I know that.
Like an
So
electrical arc, maybe.
yeah, it's some kind of an arc. But that was pretty cool. We'll pop that up.
Have a good night.
Who's leaving? I got to get down. I got to get to the bottom here.
Kelly, Whiskey Zero uniform, Quebec.
Okay, Kelly. Thanks again for your support, man. Del Fargus, yeah, paracord.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. Let me try to skip through some of these to get to the bottom here. I'm missing the live chat because these are good. I keep thinking I want to go get, because I got all the plastic new style ones, right? And I hate them. My gas cans. And then I go to look at the jerry can. It's like, oh, only $140 a can.
For
They're
the
not
metal one.
cheap.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Nice metal ones are not cheap.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. Coder, it's the same with me. Eagle Scout, camping, boys Eagle Scouts. That's what got me interested in preparedness and emergency management and all that stuff. Anyway, it started when I was a kid.
Let me back up on the scout thing. My brother was in scouts, and they had a really bad scout leader, so my dad forbade me from joining scouts. I regret that because I really wish I could have learned the skills from the Boy Scouts.
For shame.
You just have to have a jerk of a leader to really run it for the rest of the family. But
Yeah.
I was never in the Scouts.
huh?
I was never in the Scouts, but I did go to the Army.
Okay, so there you go.
Sure.
But
yeah.
But talking about the Boy Scouts and stuff, and they should have an adult version of that, honestly.
They
But
did call the Army.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go.
The military.
The difference between the Army and the Boy Scouts, Boy Scouts don't have heavy artillery.
Cooler uniforms too. Yeah.
But get involved in a CERT program if you can find a good one, because I learned so much from just the basic CERT and being involved with CERT. A lot of just first aid stuff. We do all the mass casualty triage and all that, but at the same time, there's a lot of skills I learned from CERT, doing CERT. But This is the Sawyer filter I have. That's was what. So
Okay.
he was asking, and it's just a bag, and then it's got the filter at the other end. And I believe you can. I haven't taken this out in a while. 1 gallon, and it does 1 gallon every 7 minutes.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, and it looks like it can fit right on a water bottle itself. So, according to this, so
All right, I'm slowly catching up here, getting to the live area.
yeah, Twinkies. Well, Big Mac might last forever, but I wouldn't eat it. I like 45's comment here. Commitment.
Megan Spears commitment.
I can't do these either. Clams, oysters. Unless it's clam chowder, I can eat it in chowder. I can't eat it by itself.
No.
I've learned to put the strangest stuff together. Somebody was having wheat thins with an oyster on top and cheese whiz, and it wasn't bad.
Oh, I just lost it.
Probably why I'm so happy.
Good day, Colin.
Good night, Colin. Good to see you. Good day. This is interesting. The 3-phase anthracite igniter.
What is that?
Do I have to Google that?
I would say so.
3-phase. It's got to be like an arc lighter.
Why does that pull up wood stoves for the house? How to light an anthracite coal fire? Okay, I'm going to have to look at some of these videos later. Fast and simple anthracite fire starting on coalpale.com. Anthracite. I've never even heard that word before.
I think we have the comment of the night here for survival.
Yeah.
Get stranded at Buc-ee's. I could survive for years.
Zombieland. They need to make a Zombieland 3, and it needs to be in a Buc-ee's.
At a Buc-ee's, yeah. Living high on a hog.
I'll have to look at this anthracite thing. I'm not sure exactly what it is. There's some different videos.
Paul, do we have a
hey, Bill.
Go Kit
Bill, good to see you.
on Discord?
What's that?
Do we have a Go Kit tab on Discord?
I thought we did. I was going to double check, but I closed it.
I can look.
So I got to open it up again. Thanks. Yeah, we'll build one. Well, I'll make one if we don't. Oh, it's coal.
Okay.
So it's anthracite coal. So that's a type of coal.
Oh, okay.
Coder, thanks for joining, man. Good to see you. Have a good night.
Good night.
Let's go through a few of these others while we kind of.
I've yet to buy the Buc-ee's turkey because it is very, very pricey. It's like a fine wine, I guess.
So I don't see a go.
There isn't. All right, let me.
Spot out there.
I don't know if I think you got admin if you know how to make one, but
I don't think I do have admin.
All right. So go over the basics and stuff. So tonight's kind of focus is to. It looks like most of us in the group probably are building our own or taking a pre-built kind of a kit and expanding it perhaps, but. Tonight is kind of just don't just go get one of those kits. Get one that's actually practical and useful for your situation. Let me make one real quick so that people can start.
You do have a Prep Life out there, but there's not anything specific to Go Kits.
Oh, Jody is still stream boss, by the way. Congrats, Jody.
Yeah, Briggs with the $10 super chat. I don't know if that's when I was away.
Yeah,
we learned something. I got a super chat last week from Don, and we both thought it was for Paul. So that's why I was going to tell Don. Sorry, I didn't say thank you for it because Paul did.
All right, what do we name it?
Super chat.
Go bags, go kits, or will people think that's for radio? 72-hour kit.
There you go. 72
preparedness kits.
Preparedness kit. There. I like
there
that.
You go.
Good one, Mike.
Preparedness kits. Because that can encompass a lot of things. Deployment, 72-hour.
SHTF.
All right. I'll make it private. You need to be a $49.99 a month member to join this channel. No, I'm just kidding.
Nice.
Where did it go? I think it's on the bottom.
Everybody's.
It is on the bottom. Let me move it up. I'll put it next to Prep and Life.
Yep.
Next to between Prep and Life and MCOM, they're about 2/3 down. So throw thoughts, ideas, suggestions, items you've used, methods you've used that you find work to give other people suggestions. But we talked about food, water, flame or heat or cooking, create flame or something for heat or cooking, light. And then a lot of the simple ones, right? Whistles, extra batteries, get a good first aid kit. I would suggest, and this is what I'm doing in the truck, is I'm going to have a kit that will have, it's going to be a stop the bleed kit that I put together myself that is basically going to have chest seals. It's going to have tourniquets and probably some kind of, I'm not set yet on what kind of plot type, if it's a pad or if it's the gauze with the pad. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to choose there, but it's going to be one first aid kit by itself is going to be a stop the bleed kit. And then another kit is going to be more generic with some gauze and 4x4s and bandages and iodine, things like that. So first aid kit is something I would make more robust, especially a tourniquet.
Yeah, for sure.
So dust masks, the scissors, I would suggest that Jimmy, you talked about this. What was it? What's it called? The shears. You talked about this today, didn't you? Or yesterday?
Oh yeah, the electrician scissors. Those things will cut anything. They'll cut through a penny.
Yeah, electrician shears,
or scissors.
Yeah. Moist towelettes. I would say things like dude wipes, things like that. Something that to kind of just keep clean. Wrench, pliers, turn off utilities. I have a Leatherman's tool in there. It's pliers and knives and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
If it doesn't have a can opener, have another manual can opener. And local maps. Someone mentioned that earlier. Have printed out maps. What's that?
Yeah, old school paper maps.
Yeah.
Yes.
You probably should have a road atlas, especially if you're traveling.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah. I've got the Texas.
I'm sorry, I'm behind on a lot of things here.
I've got the Texas booklet. Wait, is someone missing something? What's this? Try Ragchew. Is someone needing the link?
The link for the Sawyer filter system. Douglas, I bought that at Walmart. There was no link. I just went over to the camping section and found it.
Yeah, Brooks, what I'm going to do is tonight was kind of to set up what I'm going to do and to get you guys to maybe do the same. Remember, we've got 2 weeks left of this year, and this year's goal, my first stream of the year, was we will be prepared by 2026. So hopefully you guys have created a kit, built a kit, or if you've already had kits, created other parts of your preparedness plan and increased your preparedness throughout this last year. Mine.
Jody,
go ahead.
No, this is Jody came in with a $5 super chat, Canadian, $5 Canadian.
Oh, I missed it. Why isn't this thing?
And a super sticker. I'm sorry, he sent a
Thank
super
you, Jody.
sticker saying keep it up. I'm having to check both of our things since we all thank Don for giving Paul a super chat last week, and it was actually me, but I just
really thank him for any
Don,
support. I don't care which channel it is.
Yeah.
So I just thank you regardless.
So I forgot to change the my description, but if you watch this on my channel afterwards, I will switch it to my side. Paul creates this, and then we kind of individualize our channels. But if you go to the description on his channel, there will be a link for the Discord on there.
I did want to bring something up. It just reminded me when someone said jet boil, and in this image, when I was talking about the battle box discount was half off. This jet boil here, and I knew that this wasn't coming in one box. I knew that. I remember somebody mentioned that when you buy this one, you get everything that's in this box, and that was not the case. I I got my Pro box and it had 5 items in it. It did not have anything from advanced or basic.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah, I did not get.
Was it
everything.
shipped separately or shipped in separate
Nope.
boxes?
I got one box. It had 5 items. Decent items.
Thank you.
Oh, I just heard something.
Yeah, Del Fargus donated.
Dell, thank you.
Their super chat.
I thought I brought it in here. It was a nice knife, but I guess I left it out. Anyway, it had a big branch saw, a small compact branch saw. It had a keychain with a trigger. You just pull a trigger, and it's like 115 decibel alarm. Gave that to my wife, and then it had, if I said already, a really nice pocket knife, and I forget the brand. But yeah, it did not contain everything. So I don't know if I'm really gonna. I'll do one more at the full price, but I probably won't stay with it. I just think that's for what I got. It's not worth what I would normally pay $125, in my opinion. Even though the items were good quality items. I just wanted to mention that.
I'm disappointed in hearing that because I thought.
I'd like to have him on.
I wonder if there was an error there, or.
I mean, I don't know. Unless they were just doing this box because it was half off, perhaps. I don't know. Maybe there was some fine print. I'll get one more box, but eventually I'd like to get him on. I met him at Moore, I think. Oh, thanks, Paul. You're awesome, man.
5 memberships. Nice. EOD Kaboom.
Grouch.
Rabbit Ham. Andrew
Bottrell?
Yeah. Misha DeBear. And Cold Steel. Very cool.
Thanks again, Paul. Paul always comes in and drops memberships off and on, so I appreciate him. Looking forward to doing some POTA this time. Actually doing POTA this time at Huntsville with you next year. I'm going to be going. I'll be there on Tuesday. I'm going to go a few days early, so I actually have time to do things. So, no, I won't be skydiving though. That question might come up. I already told Carlos I 100% trust him, but it's just not. It's not the cards right now in my life. So,
I tripped into
next year.
I tripped into Carlos because when we did a general class, we had them all come out and use their call signs with their stroke AG, and Carlos was the guy on the other end doing a POTA.
Oh, cool!
And I had no clue about his channel until that, and he shared mine. I shared mine with him, and he shared his with me. So
I think this might be the one I got. Let's see if it's not a video. Oh yeah, this is it. Oh, and I got the leather rich. So this is what I got. Oh yeah, and this Williams key, which will be interesting. So this is what the kit had. This is a really sweet knife. Fox Knives. I don't know the brand.
Yeah,
we're not seeing it.
Whoops. This Fox Knives is really nice. It was kind of a small little pocket knife, but really, really good quality. So I mean, if you look at the price, there's $100 right there, and I paid $67. So right there, you get your money. I'm not saying you don't get your money's worth. I just wanted to clear up that comment that was made last week. This saw kit. So this is one of those full side kits you might get at Lowe's, cut branches. This is about maybe a third or half size, and it folds up. So
Nice.
you can put that in a pack or something. This will go in my go bag or go kit. A Williams key. I've never used it. This basically opens a door. You put this through the door frame, and it opens it with the slope. It's how a door lock, not the deadbolt, but the door lock is angled right so that it closes and lock. This supposedly opens the door and will get you in.
Firefighters use those.
Yeah, and then this was the defense alarm, and then this leather and rich. So you're getting your money's worth. Basically, I paid $64, $60-something for it. I got my money's worth. So no, I didn't get this. I didn't do the plus. I did this one. So the box was worth $101, I guess. Or is that the knife value? Oh no, that's the knife value. The box value was this, and I basically paid $67. So anyway, so I'll get another one. Whatever the next, I think it actually ships tomorrow. I think the 15th. So I think that one's going to be, I guess, this one. So let's see what's coming.
Oh, can you look ahead and see what you're getting?
Oh, so wait a minute. So I did get it. Okay, I understand it now. I get it now. I did get it. So
What are you talking about?
What did you get?
I did get the previous boxes. I mean, the previous levels. Because this is what comes in the basic box right here.
Those two things.
Those 2 items. Or 3 items, sorry.
Yeah.
The advanced box includes this. And the pro box includes this. So I did get them all. I just now realized how this works.
Okay.
Okay, so you did get them. Or I did get them. And you do get them. So I was wrong. So strike the correction. There is no correction. You do get the previous boxes. So the one I get delivered tomorrow is going to have, well, look at that. Wool socks, bison stew, field fuel. Interesting.
Bison stew.
Okay, that actually sounds delicious. If it's an MRE type meal, it sounds good.
Yeah, it sounds like a dehydrated.
I watched his
Or
video
freeze,
where
right?
he used that pull start grill. That was pretty cool. He cooked some brats on that little
On
grill.
this right here?
Yeah, it's like a one-time
All right,
use
very
grill.
cool.
You just pull the ripcord
Yeah.
and it starts heating up.
Yeah, so he does a video, I guess, shows you all of them.
Yep.
All the items. Okay. Cool. This will be handy. I forget the brand I have with a Z on. It looks similar, but I don't think I paid $80 for it. So that'll be good. And then a Mountain Ops blanket. Very cool. So those will be, because I think I'm doing the Pro, so I get that. Let's see and a knife, I guess. Another knife comes with
The Pro Plus.
Pro Plus. So,
Ox
all right, very cool. Got that
But
cleared
you
up.
are getting a good
So you
deal.
do get the previous 2, yes. Or 3 if you get the Pro Plus. Good to know. For some reason in my mind, I was thinking, oh, it's 5 items. Those are the 5 items in the Pro box. But it's actually 3 items from one, 2 items from another, and then the final item. So there's more. Go to ready.gov.
Yes, Sean.
Red Cross. Find the list of the basics. Get the basics in there, and then add to your kit to make it work for your situation, for your area. Honestly, I don't have blankets in my car. I'm in Texas. I just don't feel the need.
Also, blankets are nice for security because if you get stuff, you're like, what?
Cover
I
it
have
up.
a Ford Explorer. I just cover it up, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, yes, that was Carlos you talked to on the radio when you got your general. Sean was in that video when he got his general. And very exciting to see him get his general.
Yeah, if I ever did, it would be with Parachute Jesus and Apostle Paul. It will be with both Grouch and Carlos. So, yeah, I'd look forward to that someday. So this is another thing I've thought about. I've been trying to find a supplier. It's kind of, I kind of thinking, but I also realize there's so many other things out there. I don't know the benefit for me to do this. I look at Jason's, like Jason has the mystery boxes, and he seems to enjoy that. And people, he sells out, so they work. So I don't know. I'll kick it around, Scott. We'll see. I'm trying to make things more accessible. I did open a merch shop with just some basic stuff. The link is in the description, and it's not so much to sell anything right now, but to get ideas for what you guys would like to see on a merch shop. So you don't have to contact me to get a mug with a logo or whatever. I don't know the quality of the merchant that I have in there with the Teespring. So honestly, it's not to sell anything right now. I think you can if you wanted to buy something, but it's to get ideas for things, hoodies, things like that.
I'm gonna have to get a shirt.
And I may not go with Teespring. This is just one that was easy to set up, and I could look at some different items. I will continue to pick the shirt and customize it from Amazon for memberships. And if someone wants that, it's a bit more than Teespring, but they're good shirts and you get your call sign on it. So I will continue to do custom shirts through an Amazon seller that ships automatically. I'll check with Ziggy.
Also,
Paul, thanks.
Also think about stuff like this, eyeglass wipes. I actually have shout wipes in my car And when we were at Spring Creek Barbecue for a work party, I had to go out to the car and get one because I got barbecue sauce on me. But I mean, this, you need, if you have poor eyesight like I do, you need to keep your glasses clean. And I learned a lesson too. I got an extra pair of readers in the car because camping and having to drive an hour or so to get to the Walmart was not fun. So I can get readers so I can see again. So something to think about.
It's not that one, Paul, unless it's maybe a .net or something. I'll ask Ziggy. I'll check it out. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Brooks just got his shirt. I'm glad you like it, Brooks. Thanks for your support. We'll look into it. I'm still trying to get the book. I nowhere near finished. I was hoping to get it finished at least for review by the end of the year, and I'm not even half. And that'll be something I'll be able to offer on basic. I've narrowed it down to 5 titles, but we'll see what I come up with. But it's basic preparedness, like an A to Z type preparedness with worksheets and kind of very simple. I want it to be simple for people. Most of us in here, I mean, you got military, Jimmy, Paul, military guys don't really need basic, right? You guys know things already. And so a lot of us are more in depth. And even if you've had CERT training, you've got a little bit more than the average person or different things. But we'll see. I don't know. If I can find some kind of a supplier that gives discounts on bulk, I can start doing some kind of security packs or something, or preparedness packs, and maybe sell them as well on a website of some kind. I just want it to be quality. I don't want it to be junk. Yep. So anyway, it's a good idea, Scott. But we'll have the first live stream of the year. I haven't looked at the date. Let's see what day that is. I think it's the 4th or 5th. The 4th, okay, will be the live stream for the 2026 challenge, which I've already said multiple times is going to be a CW challenge. So look forward to that. And then hopefully maybe I get Munir on the 2nd week of January to talk about free DV and what he's got in store for that, and maybe explain how it works. And
tried it.
yeah, I got to get you on it. I got to get you on it then, Jimmy.
Yeah, I would love to try it out. I need to.
I will be doing stream next week. Yep, I don't not stream. I almost didn't stream today because I was going to be on the other 2 streams, and I thought people are getting enough of me.
That's true.
So
that's not true.
And then I'll kind of lay out the plan, and then I'll do a couple videos on the packs I put together and the products, and we'll see what I can come up with. That's why I also need you guys to post in that channel in Discord what you've found that works, and maybe I can incorporate some of that too. So,
Ham Radio Duo there.
By the way, I did make a CW contact on the air Friday.
Oh man,
Yeah.
awesome!
California, and then he started to do a QSO with me, and I was like, I gave him his call sign. This is KF5LJ 73.
good to see you, Ham Radio Duo. Thanks for joining. Check out their channel. I think most of us know the
very
channel.
cool.
If you haven't, go to Ham Radio Duo on YouTube. Let's see.
Sounds like somebody leading the Go Kid Challenge has a comment.
And yeah, we'll have the Go Kit Challenge. I got a lot of good stuff.
That is a fun event. I mean, even if you're out of state, it's worth the drive just to come to this event.
That's up by you guys, though, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get Mike to drive all the way up too. We'll see.
Oh, MRD.
Yeah, he came up once. He won one year.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I saw that.
Yeah.
He's further. I guess he's probably about the same distance.
Is it about the same?
He's in Huntsville.
I'm about 3 hours from you guys.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on where you are, but about 3.
Well, we can get a club to do it somewhere central Texas, and maybe get some more people to kind of gather around. So
Good night, Sean.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to retrofit and upgrade the Jeep's Go Kit and submit him again, or just kind of go as a viewer. or not. I'm not doing anything really with the truck. It's a basic thing. There's nothing different about it.
Your
But-
Go Kit is your Jeep, right?
Yeah, well, it's torn apart now. I've taken it all apart because
Oh,
I have
wow.
the truck now. But I'll have the truck for one more year, and we'll see what vehicle I get to replace it. But anyway, all right. Well, Jimmy, what do you got? What do you do with your channel? What do you got going on? You have regular times? What do you do?
I do. Yeah, I try to drop a video every Tuesday at 2:30 Central. I have a video coming up about a kind of a budget-friendly battery box alternative. So
Oh, nice.
coming up Tuesday, and then I did kind of an impromptu gift guide today that I dropped. So if anybody's out there watching and they want to buy a gift for the ham in their life, go check that video out on my channel. But channel's growing well, and just trying to find my way and learn and showing off what it's like to learn this hobby. There's so much to learn, and so super grateful for all you guys, though, Michael and Paul and everybody. It's been very welcoming. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for having me on.
Well, it's been absolutely awesome having you on. Would love to have you on more.
Oh,
So-
dude, I'm
Yeah,
down.
mine's pretty much open. If I don't post it in that channel, then it might be something where I'm doing like a one-on-one with somebody,
Yeah.
or a 2-on-1. I guess Michael's always here, so maybe a 2-on-1. But even then, I mean, I had Long Island CW Club on. Anybody that wants to join and get on video and talk or be part of it or have something to contribute, that's why I was saying for Paul, he could jump in too. I know he's got a lot of good knowledge as far as preparedness. Yeah, I mean, does it get? Well, you were Army. I don't want to hurt your feelings, but
No, Marines are way more hardcore.
does it get any more intense, right? As far as survival, preparedness, and all that kind of stuff than the Marines. So
ours was easy because everything we had and we needed was on the tank. So
yeah,
if it went south, you just got on the tank and hauled ass and got out of there.
yeah. But the training, irregardless of your military, you do get training above and beyond what other people get. So any of that training helps.
To that point, I mean, when you're thinking about putting a bag together for yourself, first thing you probably want to do is get some training. You'll learn so much, then you'll learn things you didn't know, and you'll be like, oh man, I could really use that. And I wasn't even thinking about putting that in a bag.
Yeah.
So get some training.
Yeah.
Interstellar.
And here's the important part: get some training, but keep training. A lot of people, they do their training and then they put it on the back burner, and then the situation comes up and you're like, oh, what do I do here? I mean, because all this training that you get throughout life, it's like drinking from a fire hose. You're going to grab the stuff, and as long as it's fresh, you're able to apply that. But time goes on. It's like our Skyborne Storm Spotters. I say go every single year.
Exercise that muscle
every single year.
Yeah.
Because you're going to say, oh, I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Where's the Hilton? That's for sure.
I remember the sandwich bags that you just fold over back in the 70s. Yeah, I remember that now.
Yeah. No, you definitely want to exercise that muscle. I mean, just like when you go to a certain place and do certain things with certain sorts of devices that projectiles come out of really fast. You do that as often as you can. So that's the only way you build that muscle memory. So.
So Del Fargus has a blue cookie tin full of Baofeng rubber ducks.
That's what he brought.
He brought it. Gotcha. Oh, I got it. That's funny. All right. Well, very cool, guys. Go click the link. Go sub to Jimmy's channel. Let's give him a little bit of boost.
Thank you, Paul.
I'm sure many of us already are, but go check out his channel. He definitely posts more regularly than I do. I pretty much just live stream an occasional video, so you'll get more information from Jimmy.
I try. It might not always be interesting, but I try to post once a week.
Yeah.
And on the training thing, like Michael mentioned earlier, if you don't have military training and don't have not like a military ex-military that can't get into CERT, that would be great to have military and CERT. But if you need somewhere to start, CERT is a great place to start.
Yep.
So get the basics, and they have a lot of CERT have monthly trainings and practice, and they bring Stop the Bleed in to teach you, anyway, CERT's a great place to go to get started with training for preparedness and, all sorts of stuff. But Michael?
I'm sorry, I was busy
Anything coming up?
subscribing to PRK Radio.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank
I
you.
got
Mike.
one more channel. I got you on my KF5LDJ channel, which has absolutely nothing on there, so don't even subscribe to it. But I will on my Getting Out Live channel here. I just released a video today. It wasn't necessarily ham radio related. I went to a ham club Christmas dinner and looked at a light display, one of those big Christmas light shows with a walkthrough. Did talk about my CW contact, so there, I guess it did contain some ham radio in it. But I try to post weekly. There's going to be sometimes I'm just going to have to miss. Like I missed this last Saturday because I spent it putting together my new stream desk here. So if you're wondering, that's a real fireplace in the back. I don't use it. I've never used it, but that's real brick.
Looks
You're
good.
using it now.
I'm using it now. So how do y'all like the new stream desk? Is it,
I like
is
it.
much better than the old couch? Somebody called it the casting couch, but yeah, I try to post once a week. I will have a live premiere on Sundays at 5. For those that are members, I have like 4 different membership levels. It helps because it helps me be able to purchase stuff to do for the channel and do some projects with the channel. But I tried to get the video out early. I did not this time. I actually posted the video at 3 a.m. this morning. That's when I finally got it uploaded after editing because it was such a late night. So you could tell I was pretty punchy in the video towards the end. But and also just want to let y'all know, thank you for watching the playlist and pumping my hours up. I am fully monetized now. As
What?
of, yesterday.
That's awesome.
So I am so stoked to be finally fully monetized, and I appreciate y'all doing that. And now you need to watch the playlist to help get some ads out.
That's right.
But this next Saturday it's going to be the 5th anniversary of when I posted my first video.
He's too big.
That's
So
awesome.
it's been 5 years trying to develop a channel, and guys, I couldn't do it without you. You guys are awesome. Some of my best friends I've met through YouTube, so appreciate y'all.
Yeah, 100%.
Bricker Luna says hi to Atlas.
Pretty puppy.
Yeah, real quick on this. See, KC9 USB says it like he says it like it is. Dude, you should have more subs. Your channel is great.
Hey, I appreciate that. It's you know what? Steady growth is growth, and I'm good with that. I've only been doing this for a couple months, so really appreciate it. And Jody, nail on the head right there, bud. Yep, because you are your first responder when it comes to you and your family. 100%.
Yep. All right, let's see. Members on the way. This is good comment from Grouch. It does take time to make channels, guys. So when you watch these channels, you know, you can't. Obviously, we all can't give to everybody. For a time, I was rotating to try to give a little bit to everybody that I enjoyed their channels or got, you know. So just at least subscribe, like videos, and make comments. At the very least, just do that. It's free, and that helps the channels.
And watch the playlist.
Yeah,
There we go. And subscribe to Park Radio.
PRK Radio.
That's it.
And where are you at right now? What's the number? 5?
5 something.
540 since I jumped on.
Oh wow, 540. I know you refresh. Oh, 541. Look at that.
Nice.
Oh, that's me. I'm number 540 and 41. So
I've literally been doing this like 3 months, so I can't thank you guys enough. This is great.
you're doing awesome. If that's 3 months, you're doing really awesome.
Yeah. Yep. And I waffled for months. I would go to the park and I'd shoot a video and I wouldn't edit it and I wouldn't put it out, and I was just like scared to do it. But then finally I just did it. So.
It's tough doing the weekly stuff, especially when things come up. And
yeah.
But
I have a day job, as you guys
yeah.
know. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. And plus volunteer work on top of that. So it's you know, I volunteer with the Aries and CERT groups,
right?
And sometimes MRC. So
let me hold on. Let me get that link again.
Thanks, Jody. Really appreciate it.
I should just keep these up. Whoever's joining, then I can drop them whenever.
Also, if y'all are on TikTok, I'm trying to do every night or so. Try to do a TikTok live. If you want to join me on that,
Yeah, it is.
it's getting out in live on TikTok just as well. So please follow me when I do the lives. It's a different world, and it's pretty cool because TikTok works on doom scrolling compared to YouTube. You have to be more purposeful on YouTube, and but join in and please start chatting on it. The more interaction, the more interesting it gets, the more of a draw I get on that as well. So I just started that because Sean, WTF Radio, really kind of twisted my arm to get involved in that.
Yeah, where's he?
He's been at TikTok for a while. He just left. He was.
Yeah, he just left.
Yeah, he couldn't hang with us anymore.
Oh,
For whatever reason.
I do have something to say to 45 Auto with this comment.
What? I had to draw a name out of a hat to buy a membership. Paul won the lottery.
Well,
You love me. You really love me.
well, 45. If you draw a second name, I would love that.
Right?
Just make sure that it's just my name that's in the hat.
Draw early and draw often. How about
Yeah.
that?
And what I do,
I'll try to do a membership only live stream. And I failed to do that earlier this month, so it'll be a little bit later.
what I like to do, and Paul the Grouch did it tonight, is gift memberships.
There you go.
And that's kind of how I pay them back. Those that I can't, that I don't maybe not sub every month to. You do that right there.
There you go, Dave.
Right there. Holy cow. That's the best dealer right there, Dave.
Dave, you're the man.
Whoa, William, Andy Kelly,
Dave really wants that Japanese whiskey.
Yeah.
Interstellar, Starman, Lucas, R. Ratellia, Jeff Winglet, Reed, AB8AS.
There you go, guys.
Dadupa.
Nice.
All that's random from N7FAH and Josh FSD.
Thank you, Dave. You get this too.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
Like the guy in the back. The guy in the back, the bald guy, is all clueless. Like, what the heck is this guy doing? All right, man. Thanks, Dave. You're awesome. Thanks again, Paul. But yeah, I enjoy doing memberships, and why I like memberships is I'll usually drop that if I'm not supporting someone monthly, I'll drop that once in a while. And what I like about that is it gives someone the opportunity to re-up the membership to that channel. They'll get a reminder email saying, "Hey, your your subscription is almost up," and it gives them the opportunity. Like, you know what? Since this free subscription someone gave me, I've been enjoying this channel. I think I am.
Yeah.
If you can't afford much, there's some subscriptions that are, $2 or $3 and drop it on the channels that you enjoy. So there's a lot of great channels.
And
I try to support them as well.
A little tidbit is join a membership outside of Apple devices. So get on your laptop.
Yeah, don't use Apple. They take 30%.
Yeah, no, they don't take 30%.
They add 30%.
Add 30% on there.
And they take that 30%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I think my starting membership level, you can join my channel for $2.99. But if you do it on the Apple device, it's going to be $3.99 a month. And my top tier one, which I actually have a member that's top tier, is $24.99, but it becomes $29.99. So
And then there's Canadian dollars. Jody's exactly right.
yeah.
Well, $2 Canadian is what, like 70.
I don't even know. Is it that far?
No.
I haven't looked at the exchange for Canadian in a long time.
I'm teasing.
I know Japan is the opposite. I go to Japan and $1 gives me 150 yen, or $1.50 basically.
It used to be a lot easier in Japan. It was 100 yen per the dollar, so you can look at the price tag and figure it out really quickly.
Cultists.
Damn cultists.
All right, guys, we're kind of rambling on at this point. So thanks, everyone. Jimmy, thanks for joining. Again, you're welcome anytime. Your logo won't be in the outro today, but we'll get it in there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Maybe I'll put it. Maybe I'll put it there on the side of the Grouch.
But guys, I subscribe to him.
See if you want.
I
No,
really
I'll
enjoyed
do it
having
for
you
you later.
today, by the way.
Okay.
I got to do it through Canva. I remake the whole outro when I do it. So
Okay. Cool.
Well, we really enjoyed having you.
Thanks.
Love for you to come
Yep.
more often. So
Happy to do it, man. You're past my bedtime, but it's been fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
it
going a
is.
little later than, I mean, you know, we're going, this is where I'm pushing
it's
in.
only gone to 1 a.m. one time, I think.
Dude, I'm old. I'm in bed by 9 usually.
My wife doesn't work Sunday nights anymore, so around this time I usually get a Google message on the speaker behind me. Hello, bedtime.
Yeah, time to go.
So I'm about at that point. So thanks everyone. 73s and stay prepared. We'll see you next week.
7-3, folks.
7-3. Y'all take care. Bye bye.
Let's do this one. Oh, that's not it. Let's do this one.